Hi, my name is Andy Bragg with SKC. Welcome to the 2023 AIHce in Phoenix, Arizona, and welcome to booth number 601, SKC. I want to tell you a little bit real quick about SKC if you're not familiar, some history. Back in the 1950s, Lloyd Geil designed sorbent tubes and sampling media to make workers safer, especially in the Pittsburgh area at that time. So he continued manufacturing tubes and sampling media, such as sorbent tubes and filter cassettes, but then he moved into sampling pumps at that time. So most of you might be familiar with us because of our air sampling pumps. Recently we have designed air sampling pumps that really we shoot for the fact that you don't have to have an owner's manual, you don't have to have a special tool to perform calibration or adjustments out in the field. So that has kind of been our mode. So we have a real basic pump called our Essential Plus. Then we have a pump that does Bluetooth. It also does data logging, and you can also operate it from the PC, and that's called our Connect. And then lastly, we have the AirCheck Touch, which has a nice color screen and makes it real simple as far as operation. All of those pumps can be operated without a special tool. They all do calibration so that you know exactly what the calibration is. Some of them you can actually adjust the display on the pump to perfectly match the the calibration display. Then more recently, we have moved into noise. Some of you may not know that we do noise monitoring. So one of our most recent successful products is our noise dosimeter called the Noise Check. And we tried to make it the most simple noise dosimeter you could look for, simply using red and green buttons, which also serve as check mark, X, yes, no. Makes it very, very simple to operate. And it also has an automatic calibration. So once you introduce the acoustic calibrator to the dosimeter, it performs all the calibration automatically. Again, knowing that the industrial hygienist has a lot going on in today's world and a lot of responsibilities, we're trying to make it much more simple for the user. One thing that also enhances all of our products is our software. We have software that gives you the ability to make those adjustments, to make those changes, to monitor real time and do different things. You can change different quantities at the same time, whether it be to download it or to change the settings on them at the same time. So again, a lot of that looking for simplicity and ease of use. But at the same time, we still are manufacturing those good standbys as far as filter cassettes, cyclones, and we also have a product called a PPI, a parallel particle impactor, if you've never heard of that. And that kind of takes the place of the cyclone and gives you the ability to get respirable sampling without having the issues and the challenges that you're created with a cyclone. But if you still need a cyclone, we still manufacture those as well. Last and certainly not least is our calibrator that's created for for air sampling pumps. It meets all of OSHA's guidelines as far as niche traceability and accuracy standards, and as you can see on the display, it's real time. So it doesn't matter if it's right side up or upside down, and it operates off a 9-volt battery, and it, depending on how often you use it, you could get up to a year and a half use out of a 9-volt battery. And as I mentioned earlier, it gives you the opportunity to match the display on the pump with what the calibrator is reading. So you're not just checking your flow rate, you're actually calibrating the pump to give you the accurate flow rate. We also, one of our greatest services as a company is our tech support team. On our tech support team, we have a chemist, we have an engineer, and we have an aerosol physicist, all ready to answer your questions and help you with your special applications. Our actual head of tech services is a corporate industrial hygienist, and she's there to help you as well and give you the answers that you need. So if there's anything you need, whether it be here today, tomorrow, or Wednesday in Phoenix, Arizona, please come to booth 601. If not, please call us or visit us on our website at www.skcinc.com. Thank you very much. Have a terrific show and enjoy your stay in Phoenix.
Hi, I'm Beth Green. I'm Customer Support and Marketing Manager for Assay Technology, and I want to welcome you to our virtual Expo highlight. This is going to be our elevator pitch and really quick. So if you need more information, visit the virtual Expo. It's booth 715. So I want to give you a little information about how our company started. We were founded in 1981, and like other greats and giants in Silicon Valley, we started in a garage just like Apple or HP, and we've become the global leader in air sampling technology. You don't need any extra equipment, no pumps, no tubes. If it's a chemical vapor, we've got a badge to sample that. So I want to show you a little bit about our products. These are our Chem disc and trace air samplers. The Chem discs are small and round. The trace airs are very large, and they have a lot of different sampling portals, so it gives you a very high sampling rate. We started out in just formaldehyde and xylene and ethylene oxide, but we've expanded to do a lot more chemistries and a wide variety of sampling rates. So we can match up with your project needs and give you a badge specific for what you need. So if it's a vapor that you're sampling, we've probably got a badge for that. We also do industrial hygiene sampling or analysis. So we have full service industrial hygiene laboratories that do analysis of all of our badges as well as active sampling. But we are also our lab's biggest customer, or one of them, doing quality control samples and doing testing throughout the shelf life of the product, just to make sure the quality maintains all the way through the shelf life. And when we're not doing quality control testing, we're doing testing and product development. Our most recent badge that we developed was for methanol, using a G-back chemistry that really binds the methanol very well. And you can use that methanol badge for both STEL and PEL sampling. So we have some other divisions in our company. We do respirator cartridge testing. This is our Miller-Nelson laboratory, and we primarily serve air purifying respirator manufacturers as well as people who manufacture the media that go into this. We test to NIOSH and CBRN standards as well as other international standards. And we've recently expanded this division, and we're doing now service life calculator consultancy as well as product development and troubleshooting on these respirators. We also build this HCS 501 instrument, which is specified in the standards of NIOSH and CBRN. And you might be wondering what we can do for you. So we've covered the how easy it is to use and how cost effective we are. We've also covered the multiple chemistries and sampling rates. And we just want to help you do your job better. So in addition to those things, we have, like many other companies, a website and chat, but we also have live people. We have people sitting in Ohio who can take your calls early in the morning. We also have people in California who can ship your orders late in the afternoon. So we give you a much longer time that you can work with our company. We have a dynamic industrial hygiene sampling guide that has a sticky button feature. So as you're looking at the sampling guide online, you can put in your chemicals and determine what badges you need to use for which chemicals, and get more chemicals on a single badge to reduce your costs when you're doing your sampling. So I want to just wrap up back here with our products. We talked about also wanting to be cost effective. So we offer the best price on badge with analysis that is in the market. We have 5-packs for sale as well as singles, so you can get what you need instead of over purchasing for your project. The other thing that we offer is a variety of report formats. We submit your reports to you by email most of the time, in PDF, also CSV files, and then we have a share file where if you want share file set up, then we can have all of your historical reports in one place, and you can access that to easily access your data. So, sorry. Okay, so those are the reasons why we feel like we're in a good position to help you out with your projects. And again, if you have questions, you can go to the virtual expo. Our booth is 715, and you can message us there and we can get you some more information. And finally, I guess just to sum up, we offer technical depth with a great price, and I just really appreciate you coming to spend some time with us today. And yeah, thanks so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Casella booth. This is booth 617. My name is Tim Turney and I look after the marketing for Casella. And it's good to be over here in Phoenix, where we come over here every year for this show all over the USA. What I'm going to do today is give you a bit of a run through on some of our products that we've got here. So for example, on this particular section we've got our air sampling pumps. And just to give you some history in what we've been doing over the last few years, we've had our Apex 2 medium flow air sampling pump since about 2015. And the key thing with that is it's really robust and rugged, and it's been really popular. But what we've really been concentrating on in that time as well is developing our other air sampling pump range. So one of our recent additions over the last few years is the Vapex. This is for low flow air sampling pumps, and it's really good pocket size, small product, and it's incredibly quiet and doesn't vibrate. So people really like wearing it because it doesn't get in the way. What we've also done recently is added a new product to the range, which is the Vortex air sampling pump. So this is the high flow air sampling pump that will go all the way up to 12 litres a minute. That's really designed for asbestos and abatement. So we've got now a low flow, medium flow and a high flow pump to really cover all of your air sampling needs. One of our other most popular products is the flow detective here. So when you do want to do your flow calibrations for your air sampling, then that's what that's really designed to do. So you can connect it to the Apex air sampling pump or the Vapex, because it will go up to 5 litres a minute. And one of the things that's really popular is our Airwave app, and if you can maybe just focus in on that one to have a look. So this connects remotely with all of our products. So for example, when you've got an air sampling pump and it's set up with someone that's actually you're monitoring, you can check the pump remotely to see what's going on with it, to see if it's got blockages, to see the flow's correct, to see that the back pressure is not too high, and really to save you time, you can also make notes on the go, so you don't have to write things down. The beauty of that is to save you time in your air sampling. So at the end of the day, you can just email the notes from your phone and it will send them straight to your inbox and really save you lots of time. And that applies to the Apex and the Vortex. You can also start and stop the pumps from the Airwave app as well. So that's really key. All of these pumps come in different charging arrangements, so you can get single or 5-way charges. And what we've got here as well is our handheld real-time dust monitor, and that's really popular because it's really simple to use. It's got a nice high range, so you can measure right up to thousands of milligrams per meter cubed, so it can be used in really all sorts of applications within workplace monitoring, and you're not going to worry about the ranges and things like that. You can even use it in conjunction with some of these air sampling pumps for doing size selection as well, such as for PM10 respirable dust as well. Okay, so that's our range of air sampling pumps there, and they're all available via our sales teams across the US and via distributors as well. So we've also got a range of consumables and accessories, so if you need sampling heads, filters or tubes, then we've got those as well. Okay, so before we just move on to have a look at some noise products, we do have suites, so that's another reason to come over. So I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll go over here and have a look at some noise products. So this is our range of noise products here, where we've got the noise dosimeters and our range of sound level meters. And we've got 3 sound level meters in the range. We start off with a 200 series. And that's a nice entry level unit for measuring averages, maximums. But we've got our key instruments here for workplace and environmental noise in the 620 series and the 630 series. The 630 series has also got all of your environmental parameters in if you do environmental work as well. But the 620 is one of the newer things for the show, in that we've added some new features for it for workplace noise. So it's got a really large memory, up to 999 runs. That's basically 2 years worth of continuous monitoring is what it will store. You can also do your time history, right down to 1 second, all the way up to 30-minute intervals as well. And really what people most ask for us is, why are your products different? And it really comes down to ease of use. You can pick that instrument up and within a few minutes be up and running, a few key presses, and it's really straightforward to go. One of the reasons as well it's easy is it always measures all of your parameters together. So your AIHa HC, AIHa PEL, all of those noise parameters are being measured all at the same time. So you can't make a mistake when you're doing your noise surveys. That's really key. Always our most popular product at this show is the D badge here. That's our noise dosimeter. Again, very easy to use and operate. 2-button operation, switch it on, calibrate, and you're off and running within 30 seconds easily. So always a popular one for this show. And again, you can get them in kits and from 1s up to 10s or more as you need to. What's always again key is that also connects to the app as well, so you can check on the noise dosimeters remotely, see what the noise levels are without disturbing the person. So one of the things I would say is thanks very much for your time today. I'm hoping to come see you at the show.
Good afternoon, my name is Dan Christensen and I'm with Bureau Veritas North America. We are a premier industrial hygiene lab servicing clients across the world. We're happy to share this, be here at AIHce 2023 and share with you some of the services that we provide and give you a little bit of insight into how we can help you with your analytical needs. As a bit of an aside, Bureau Veritas has been known in the past as an industrial hygiene consulting group as well as a laboratory. However, right now, as of 2018, we have gotten out of the consulting business and we're strictly an industrial hygiene laboratory, focusing on providing those analytical services that industrial hygienists need. Whether you're a government, whether you're industry, or whether you're a consulting company that provides services for those bodies. So we rely on all of those customers in order to provide opportunities for us to serve them, and then we serve them with the analytical services of a laboratory. We're AIHA accredited and have been for over 40 years, and so we're a combination of 2 laboratories, one in Michigan and one in Illinois. Our primary focus is industrial hygiene, but we also have a focus in the pharmaceutical world as well. And so that allows us to have a wide client base, and we're known for working on a lot of different types of more specialty industrial hygiene. We obviously do the standard types of silica, welding fume, but we also do a lot of the really interesting wet chemistry that you would potentially be looking at in your industry. As I mentioned, pharmaceutical, one of the things that we try to provide is package solutions as well. So we have a couple of these. One is on the opioid side. So if you're working with property management and you're concerned about opioid contamination, we have a self-sampling kit that comes with swabs and that you could use to test a property or surfaces. As well as on the chemotherapy drug side, a lot of dispensaries, pharmacies, hospitals that dispense chemotherapy drugs, we have a solution for that as well. And we call that Chemo Alert. Chemo Alert is a prepackaged solution that is sent to you. It contains all of the wipes and the templates and everything that you need in order to perform the sampling, package it back up. We provide a QR code with instructions so that you know how to do the sampling and how to package it back up. Return it to us, and then you can sample multiple chemicals that you may be looking at in your particular area. So that's one of the examples of a pre-packaged solution that we put together for our customers. The standard industrial hygiene work that we do is analytical. You collect the samples. If you need media, you contact one of our sales representatives and they'll provide you with the media that you need, help you with any questions you might have around particular methods. And once you receive that media, you perform the samples, you put it back in the container and send it back to us, and then we analyze it for you and give you a report that tells you the information that you're looking for. So that's primarily what we're known for, but we just want to re-emphasize that we're no longer in competition with consulting companies. We are primarily focused on serving everyone with an industrial hygiene analytical need, and we look forward to doing that. If you have If you have any additional questions or you want to talk to someone from Bureau Veritas North America, we're happy to take those questions. We have our phone number on the website, but you can always find us at bvna.com, Bureau Veritas North America. I appreciate your time.
Hi, welcome virtual audience, AIHce 2023. I'm Stephanie Lynch, and I'm the Senior Technology and Research Manager for OHD. OHD is a company out of Birmingham, Alabama, and we manufacture and sell industrial hygiene instrumentation. Our flagship product is the QuantiFit 2. So QuantiFit 2 does quantitative respirator fit testing. One pretty cool thing is that we can even perform a fit test right here in the expo hall because we use just air. And so I'd really like to highlight our portability and versatility. We also have battery power, which is pretty cool. So Booth is actually running through a fit test right now. You may have seen him take a breath. He was able to go ahead and engage the test. And he's doing that pretty much touch-free, just able to go through that. It's pretty cool. So he'll keep rolling through that test as we make our way further down. So Booth will wrap up his test in almost no time, but we also want to highlight some of the other instrumentation that we offer. So OHD partners with Gillian. We're their US master distributor. So that's for all of your air monitoring needs. And they also just came out with a new calibrator, the GoCal Pro. It's very small and portable and very accurate, and we're excited about that new offering. So another thing that I want to highlight, and actually we don't want to get too much in their way, right? Because Adam's giving a demonstration to some actual customers right now. But we're also the US master distributor for Svantech. And so Svantech offers noise and vibration monitoring. One of the new offerings from Svantech is their BIS, 104 BIS, which means it's both Bluetooth capable and intrinsically safe, something that our customers really wanted and Svantech was able to deliver for us, which we really appreciate. We love our relationship with them, have really good companies that we work with. So we're gonna go back. Booth's finished up his test, or is he on his first? He's on his second read-on now, going through the read-on protocol. So with CMP, our most commonly used protocol is the read-on protocol. It involves 2 read-ons of the respirator at the end. One kind of cool thing about that is we just got to partner with UNA to do some research on our read-on protocol with the eventual goal of shortening it. Y'all can step in, ladies. So these are 3 recent graduates from UNA, and they were able to do some research on the read-on protocol. They submitted a poster here at AIHce and actually won 3rd place. So we've got Olivia, Sabrina, Victoria, and we are really happy to work with the university. We're trying to partner with more and more universities to just give some support there. Okay, so thanks ladies. Appreciate your time and appreciate your help with OHD. So that's really what we do. We have great relationships with our companies that we distribute for, and then we also have great distributors that help us deliver our products out in the US and globally. So please do visit us. I have a talk on Wednesday that I would love for all of you to attend. It's a practical comparison between the 2 most common methods of quantitative respirator fit testing, so CMP, which is what we offer, and then CNC, which is ambient aerosol that you'll see. So that's on Wednesday. If you can meet me there, that'd be great. And then if you could visit us, our website is ohdglobal.com, and we would really appreciate you stopping by. And thanks for joining us here at AIHce 2023. Oh.
So 2 minutes. You want to go into the details of this?
Sure, I'll go into some of the details of CMP. So one of the really cool things I mentioned is we like to highlight the portability. You got to see that Booth was able to just stand here and automatically engage the test. So a lot of the improvements we made with the legacy QuantiFit to the QuantiFit 2 are about this user interface where we've made it a nice color touchscreen. You have that auto start functionality. I mentioned that we have the battery pack, so we wouldn't have even needed power. We didn't use power for this test, and are able to rock and roll in the demo hall. So that really helps a lot of our customers who maybe need to take the fit testing to their employees instead of having their employees come to them in a centralized location. So that's one thing that we really like about what we're able to offer. And then some of the other benefits are that, I mentioned we use only air, so we also have no consumables. So when you work with a lot of other quantitative respirator fit testing, you're going to have alcohol that you have to get, you might have to produce your own particles, all of those take consumables. And so we don't have any of those, and we're really proud of that. So what we do is we create a controlled negative pressure within the respirator face piece, and any air that leaks in, the machine works to remove that air, and at that same time it's measuring it. And that's how we look directly at the leak rate, and then we calculate a fit factor using a model breathing rate and that leak rate. So our fit factors are a little bit different than what you might see with CNC, but yeah, that's what we do, and that's what we love to do. So we hope we can support you sometime. Thanks so much.
Hi, I'm Taylor Dewey, Marketing Communications Specialist from DuPont Personal Protection. We're here today at AIHce 2023, and let me take you through our booth. So we're starting with our Tyvek 400 line, which you've probably seen in the field, and then introducing our innovation products. So we've got our 500 HV for mining, DOE, manufacturing. And if you come on this way with me, join me on this journey. We've got our bubbler demonstration to show the breathability of Tyvek. So here you'll see my colleagues are pushing air through, and there's nothing coming through on that one. And then here's Tyvek, breathable, comfortable, ready to go. Can be used in environmental remediation, asbestos removal, painting, and lots of other things. All right, moving forward back through our booth here, we've got some video demonstrations that are available on our website at DuPont.com, or we have a great database, safespec.dupont.com, where you can find all of your permeation data with chemical hazards that you're working with, and we will help you get to the proper PPE for your needs. In that, we move toward our Tychem line. So let me take you this way with me. On this mannequin here kind of shows all of the different businesses that we have. So we have a Nomex coverall here for primary flame resistance, covered by a chemical, primary chemical, secondary FR garment. So you would see this in like the oil and gas industry, refineries, protection, as well with some Kevlar gloves to show some of the personal protection you get from the DuPont family. We have a whole line of chemical protection products, so based off of what your needs are, we are there to help you. And then we also move into the controlled environment space. So this is a new garment that we have recently launched, the pullover gown. So when you're in a controlled environment, the importance is protecting the product more from the people than the people from the product. And so we'll keep you clean in there. We've got a lot of different options based off of your protection needs. And the great thing about this as well is that, we're moving into a sustainable world. And so this garment, as long as you're not working with anything that is hazardous, can be recycled. So we have our, our symbols here with our protection, and depending on what you're working with, we have garments that qualify for the recycling program. So as I move you through, that is the quick hit level. I'd love to tell you more about SafeSpec. So we have a wonderful online database that I'm going to show you an example of here, where you can type in the chemicals that you're working with, and we'll give you the fabric styles with the permeation data for the proper holdout. That is available as a desktop version as well as a mobile app, so it is the best thing that you can have in your back pocket. When you're working with DuPont, we have a lot of resources available to you. We work directly with certified industrial hygienists who can go to your sites, work through your hazards, and make sure that we're helping match you with the appropriate PPE for your needs. As well as we did the bubbler demonstration. It's a great show. We're excited to be here. Other resources that we have, I spoke about the Resource Center, where we have great video demonstrations. A lot of times you'll hear people say, oh, I'm wearing a white suit, I'm in Tyvek, and that's not always the case. You want to look for that blue patch, as you can see here. So for the painting remediation industry, we can kind of go through here some other products that we have in the innovation space, where you have the Tyvek that we've started with that's been in the industry for over 50 years. listening to our customers, sometimes they need things where the protection is in the front, the hazard is in the front, and we have a little extra breathability in the back. So depending on what your hazard is, we have something for you. We also have the increase of protective seams. So depending on what you're working with, this garment would be good for nuclear protection, nuclear response, and so depending on the protection that you need, we've got something for you, so please visit DuPont and let us know.
Good afternoon from Phoenix and welcome to TSI booth. My name is Ketan Mehta. I lead product management and marketing function for TSI, and I'm very excited to welcome you today for a virtual walkthrough for our booth. Today, I want to cover three things with you. One, I want to cover our portfolio and what we have now combined as TSI and Casella organization. Second, I want to talk to you about some of the new product innovations that we have and how that can benefit you. And third, I want to really talk about, and I'm super excited about it, is our vision for the future and how we are working towards making occupational health and safety industry much better, help out safety professionals, help out industrial hygienists, and really make your job easy. TSI has been in business for a long time. We have been supplying precision, quality, highly accurate, repeatable instruments backed by great service for over 50 years. And if you have been in this industry for a similar amount of time or less, you might have been our customer, our partner, our distributor, or maybe our competitor. Everybody is welcome for this show today. So let's zoom in on this particular wall here for a minute. We know your workers depend on you. As industrial hygienist and safety professional, it is important that you have the right programs in place to keep your workflow safe. What we want to position ourselves is, how can we help you? Rely on TSI, depend on TSI for the right level of measurement and insight, so we can help you do your job in a better way and in a more efficient way. The portfolio strategy on the story. Today, we are joining forces with Casella. We have announced that acquisition a while ago. Combined, we have the best portfolio in industry, bar none. There's a little book that you can look at, available online. This book is basically a full set of portfolio from TSI side, and on top of it, we're going to add Casella products to it as well. So you're talking about noise solution, we got it. Talking about heat stress solution, we got it. Leveraging our particle expertise into mass measurement and size measurement, you got it. Gas measurement, oh yeah, we have that too. And on top of it, we have variety of more instruments and solution set to really help you out. Let's walk through the booth and look at something in more detail. What we have here is our Air Assure and Blue Sky gas solution. It links with TSI Link as our solution. From a software perspective, the data from this goes into the cloud and helps you with alert and notification. So if you are wondering, for a wildfire that is 3,000 miles away, do I keep my factory open or closed? This is the type of information that you need from these particular devices. Let's look at another example. TSI is known for quantitative fit testing for masks and respirators. We want to make sure workers are safe. This is an area which is a huge strength for TSI. There are a lot of people out there who claim that they have this unit, but none of them have the same standard, same stringent quality control, and same pedigree as TSI does. What we have is, additionally, we also have qualitative fit testing, because as we talk with our customer, we realize while quantitative fit is the best thing to do, some of you still do qualitative fit testing. So we have a software module available to make sure that you are doing it accurately, you're doing it right, and you're doing it consistently, and leveraging the administrative tools that are available to you. So again, as an industrial hygienist and safety professional, you're doing your job in a much better way. Let's look at the third example. Out here we have our H7 and 8 solution. Those are noise dosimeters. That's the most comprehensive line of noise dosimeter that TSI has ever made. A lot of time what happens is, you may buy a dosimeter for lower cost, but then you have to start adding extra features that you need. everything comes standard. This combined with our DMS software helps you with the workflow, helps you with the tools that you need in order to do your job in a much better way. So those are just 3 examples of innovation and new products that we have been working on. But let's move to the most exciting part that I want to share with you. Introducing OmniTrack. This is the innovation that we are talking about. Look at it this way. A sensor node just got plugged into a smart station. This is the infrastructure that you need. We can have different types of sensor nodes. For example, this is particulate matter, VOC, and PID. You can take this out, replace it with a sound meter. Just change the dynamics of it. This provides you with the ecosystem of different sensors that all connects to the same smart station and gives you the flexibility of managing in a survey mode, managing in a continuous mode, or managing just from a workflow management perspective. And as your situation changes and you want to add more sensors, you just have to buy an additional module. No need to invest more into the core instrument piece. This links with the TSI link that I was talking about. So analytics, reporting, insights, all of that comes standard as part of this particular instrument. As we evolve, we really want to understand the challenges that an industrial hygienist faces. So plan, measure, monitor, analyze, report, and then just go through that in a circular fashion so you can continuously do your job in a much better way. Last piece. As you walk around your facility, we have a unique AR glasses solution. And this really helps you see the data in the visual mode. So as you want to learn more, you want to partner with us, go to www.tsi.com, engage with us. Love to have our customer panel, and thank you for sharing your time with us today.
Hi, welcome to the SGS booth. I'd like to introduce my friend Ryan, and he can just talk about our built environment offering here at SGS.
Yeah, here, my name is Ryan, and here at SGS Built Environment, we have a full built environment lab here. Our capabilities are asbestos, mold microbiology, TEM, lead, and applied microscopy. Full range of instrumentation.
Thanks, Ryan. We'd like to come over here to our cloud-based remote monitoring system called the SmartSense Live with Live View, which allows you to place technology out at job sites, indoor and outdoor, and have eyes on your project. Many sensors available from CO, CO2, particles, VOCs of that sort, and have everything displayed neatly. Anywhere in the world on a connected device, you'll have the ability to view the data and also be alerted by any sort of exceedances you may have. Any other questions? It's kind of a new and complex technology, but reach out to SGS for any questions. And now we'll move along here to our lead 4.1 area.
Nope, I'll let you go.
And this is our lead 4.1 area. This is Ed. I'll let him explain.
Our fully integrated 4.1 sampling kit, so you can do everything for your environmental quality component. And we have the air set here for particulate PM 2.5 and 10, VOCs via TO15, a formaldehyde using a passive monitor, and then a pump in a thermal desorption tube, TO17 for phenolics, and then finally direct read here, a multi-ray single gas meter for CO. So it comes with a tripod, ships to you, you set it up, do your analysis, turn it down, go to the next site, do the same thing again, send it back to the lab, you get your results in 5 days, all integrated, one report, no problems.
Thanks, Ed.
Yep.
Let's move inside to the inside part here. We'd like to show you also the way that the SmartSense, back to the SmartSense Live portion, is these are the different types of indoor and outdoor air quality monitors that are connected to the cloud that give you direct read remote monitoring. I'd like to bring you inside here and feature something else. Not many folks realize that we have a full suite of rental products available at SGS Galson. It's available for viewing on our website at sgsgalson.com.
as well as the ability to contact any of your local reps. This is our upper management and people of the know within the SGS group here. We're getting ready for our party, and we'll round out the whole scenario with SGS Galson is always 24/7, 365 days. Don't forget our IH chat feature on our website. And that is the features and benefits of definitely of SGS Galson. I think we are ready to wrap, or we can continue to go. Okay, one more thing, let's go over here. This is our features technology spot. This is our matrix of tech solutions area. So this is all brand new technology, where as you can see in the round boxes here, there are various ways of detecting and analyzing different forms of things that you may be looking for out in your job sites, from CO, VOCs, relative humidity, CO2, PMs, temperatures. And we offer you many different ways of being able to do this. Not only with our live feed through the SmartSense devices, but as we have here depicted in some of our rental equipment, here featured on the shelves. So on the top row, you can see passive badges. Second shelf here, direct read instruments, particles, counters, meters, PIDs. And then the next shelf, we'll see you have our full array of pumps with any types of filters you would need, and most people are very familiar with SGS Galson with our laboratory inventory. New special features like our SmartSense, like I showed you earlier, and this is a passive device that actually does some perimeter air monitoring analysis. Down below you'll see the Summa canisters and little miniature canisters as well. The one thing about SGS now, we have the full suite of not only laboratory services, but also with direct read and live cloud-based sensor monitoring. So anything from a small down to a passive badge, all the way up to a TO15, TO17. We have most everything that you would obviously need to get your job accomplished and get it accomplished effectively. I think we are gone around the booth itself. www.sgsgalson.com is our website. Again, don't forget our IH live chat feature at our website in the top right-hand corner. If you ever have any questions, even some pricing questions, inventory questions, things of that sort, we have folks here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at that IH chat version, and they can answer any of your questions, especially if you're not sure exactly what sort of filter you would need for some sort of job. Things of that sort. Or even if you wanted some live technology, if you wanted any questions answered on your cloud-based remote sensor monitoring, you can go to live chat. So thank you for joining us at SGS Galson.
Hi, I'm Christy Hames. I'm a certified industrial hygienist and a certified safety professional. I'm the senior solution strategist here at Velocity EHS. And I have over 20 years of experience as a global industrial hygiene program manager and also an ergonomics process owner. I want to welcome everybody to Phoenix and welcome to our booth here at Velocity EHS. We're in the business of selling software for EHS and industrial hygiene in particular is what I want to talk about. And we know that in today's world, industrial hygienists are expected to do more with less. You have less money, you have fewer resources, there are fewer industrial hygienists to do the work. A lot of times safety generalists become industrial hygienists and it's responsible for the work. And it's our job to be here to make your job easier. We want to make our customers' jobs easier and make them look good for their employer. We also help our customers add value by helping them manage their industrial hygiene program more effectively, as well as retain all of their records that are needed for litigation purposes and also for compliance. My colleague, Peter Stone, he's going to show a brief demo of the software, and thank you for your time.
All right. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Peter Stone. I've got a background in chemistry and worked for the US EPA before coming to Velocity, and I'll give you a quick tour of our software. So our industrial hygiene software is designed to make it be robust enough that CIHs can use it and get a lot out of it, but easy enough to use that EHS professionals can help you with your sampling and program management. So one thing that we do to make this easy for you is we maintain a list of stressors. It's over 2,000 stressors large, and we update it annually, and the stressors include all of our regulatory OELs related to it. And from there, we can help you build out your SEGs and map stressors to the SEGs and conduct qualitative assessment for your program management. Out of the box, we make it really easy to use the AIHA recommended matrix, the 4x4 with health effect on one side, exposure on the other. Each of the numbers in here, when you click on it, will show you the SEGs that get mapped to that rating for exposure and health. From there, you can create a sampling plan for the number of times you're going to sample per year and start your surveys straight from the system. Another thing that makes the surveys really easy is we have an integration with labs that allow you to select the stressors directly from your SEG list, and also the lab profile that you want to use for analysis from the laboratory of choice. So we make all of that really easy, and then once you submit the samples to the lab, we'll generate a chain of custody form to attach the physical samples, and you'll get the results back automatically, electronically in the system. So we hope to show you some more. If you visit our booth online, we can reach out to you for a demo.
I guess another thing that Peter can show the audience is how we can help track medical surveillance, employees, and what medical exams they need to take, and making sure they're done in a timely manner.
Sounds good. So if you decide to enroll one of your SEGs into medical surveillance, we make it really easy to track the cadence of your medical surveillance program. So if they're enrolled in hearing conservation, for example, you can enroll SEGs in your hearing conservation program, schedule out activities, record your medical activities and the people in the program. Our system is not designed to record HIPAA data, but it will help you track your program cadence alongside your IH data. So make it really easy to do that. We have integrations with software that will help you store your HIPAA data. And so last couple pieces, we can help you track your IH equipment. So your IH equipment, you can track calibration history, attach your certificate of calibration, your use history, so you can see which samples were taken with what pieces of equipment, if the equipment is active or inactive or out for calibration or repair. We make all of that really easy to track. If you're sharing equipment between sites, you can have that equipment display for all sites, or you can have it attached to a specific site. But we make all of that really easy. We also have a module to help you with your respirator fit tests. So your respirator fit tests, you can see the people that are enrolled in the fit test program, what type of respirator they use, the size of the respirator, who does the testing, the protocol you want to use, the equipment that you've used for the testing, any limitations or working conditions, the frequency and durations and workload. We record the pre-test procedures, which also includes medical clearance, and then you get to set your fit test exercises as part of the process. So we can make it really easy to run your fit test program, whether you track that, manage that internally, or you have somebody on site manage it for you. Last but not least, we have the ability to easily look at your survey and samples with your Bayesian analysis or IH statistics per stressor to whatever exposure limit you want. So thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by for our virtual demo and our virtual booth. Once again, we're Christy Hames and Peter Stone from Velocity EHS. Please visit us online at ehs.com, and also you can visit us in the conference website. We have a virtual booth there, so please stop by and let us know you were there. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.